Hello everyone, this is Chandra, and in current video we'll try to understand one of the real-time user stories what an PEGA administrator generally encounters. Consider our organization is hiring n number of interns, meaning we are supposed to create multiple operator IDs for them, right? So whenever we are creating operator ID, we wanted their by default skill as maybe intern, and his reporting manager must be intern manager. So let me explain you here. So maybe if we are creating one new operator ID, so we are supposed to provide basic details, and our requirement here is every operator ID whatever we are creating. So we want the default skill as internship. So there must be a skill created by this time, and we want this to be by default showing out for all the operator IDs what we are creating now. Along with which there must be one reporting manager also, maybe with the name intern manager. So these two are the properties or values to be by default available for bulk operator IDs what we are creating. So doing this manually no doubt leads to some repeated tasks. So now how to do this? What an PEGA administrator should do in order to get this requirement done. For that, first let's quickly create one operator ID with this name. So I'm trying to create one operator ID and I'm giving some default access group. So we created one operator ID. Next, we wanted to create one skill also. So go for create and create a new skill rule, maybe with the name internship. And it must be given rating between 1 to 10. Okay, that's fine. Save it. So now for every new operator ID, I want these two things to be pre-filled, right? So generally, if we are trying to consider, if you are trying to run one normal flow rule, so you might be having a case type or regular flow rule, right? As soon as we run, maybe on clipboard on your page, you'll be getting some predefined properties with some values. So from where are we getting it? It must be because of PY default data transform, right? And exactly now also the same. Whenever you are creating any rule, say an operator ID or maybe flow rule or whatever it is, even during creation also, background one flow rule will be executed. So we can see some screen. No doubt there must be a section for that. There must be a flaction. There must be a flow rule. So one flow rule will be executed. And for that flow rule, there must be one PY default data transform also. So let's check what is the data transform. You know, this is its instance class under data model. And if you just check for data transforms, there will be a data transform with the same name, that is PY default. And in this data transform, the very first property is about like setting out default skill. So let me first save as this one. And here, whatever the skill you just created, you just copy that. And you can give some default rating as maybe fine. And next thing, we are supposed to include our operator or manager's name also, right? Which must be with the property PY report to. We know that. So let me open that operator ID's name. And you simply paste it here. That's it. Okay, you can check in the changes. That's fine. Now, as soon as you create new operator ID, background one OOTB flow will be created without any intent driven. And it will be having one flaction. It will be having one section. Now I'm giving some dummy values. As soon as I click on create and open, by default in the work tab, you can see this skill and maybe rating and even reporting manager also, manager's name also. So this is what generally PEGA administrator does in terms of multiple onboarding and operator IDs. Okay, so you should know P by default as the pre-data transform here. Hope this video is really helpful for you. If so, requesting you to kindly like the video and share this with your friends also. And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.